July 4th weekend, 2021. I'm going to continue cracking into the box of Crescent Moon. So I'm going to crack 6. Then I'm going to crack 12 packs of the Moonlit Savior out of a new box that I just got. And then I'm going to crack 7 packs of Twilight Wanderer, which for some reason I always call Two Towers. Alright, so let's set aside the other cards for the later videos and do these. Alright, so I have sketched or built, including stones, but no sideboard, 4 decks centered on cards in the Moon Priestess Returns. I'll be showing those, I think, maybe later on today or tomorrow. They're sketches, and so there's more to be done, but you got to start somewhere. And this time, finally, I am building decks. I was watching some of my earlier videos, and I've had many false starts. The false starts, when it comes to Force of Will, all stem from I collect 3 other games, and so something else happens. I think this is a sequence. Something else happens, like I've been thinking about getting back to Pokemon. Luckily, I am taking a break from Magic for now. I will get back in, but not now. And the same with Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, nice! Look at that, beautiful card. Yep, and I already have a playset and for the deck that I have built. Yeah, so I did build a Were-Rabbit deck. Although there's a few singles that I still want to get for that deck. Again, this is the normal evolution of decks. You build it, play test it, especially when it's I think what I would call a collector's deck, because I don't think my son's ready to play these cards with me. And maybe I never will, which is sad, but these are collectible games, so it's fine. I mean, it would have even been fine if I just cracked the packs in silence and enjoyed them and never even filmed them to share them with others. Especially because, and I've been thinking about the whole issue of a personal channel, how personal channels work out. It's nearly impossible for a personal channel to become popular because, and I already put this card into one of the decks. Oh wow, look at that, a second one. Because of how it is. I mean, these days, oh yes, same deal. Interesting. Well, these come from adjacent packs in the box, so I guess that's how they cut them. Because these days, YouTube is very popular, and so I mean, really, YouTube is my TV channel. Okay, I've got like 70 channels that I subscribe to, and every day when I want to relax, either at the end of the workday or on a weekend, I just run through my channels and get updated. I have politics channels and things about my hobby, so a lot of math channels and cards, various card channels like Yu-Gi-Oh! Channels, a couple of Magic ones, a couple of Pokemon ones, a couple of Force of Will, even a few Flesh and Blood, which I'm not going to get into, but it is interesting. I may end up getting into it later. Oh, cool! I will build a Fairy Tale battle box. So I think I'm gonna do the builds in 4 ruler batches centered around usually either a theme or a set. Cool. Look at that. Great pull. Nice. And so there have to be literally like a million personal channels on YouTube. The odds of my personal channel becoming popular are 0, simply because they're the same odds for those other 999,999 channels. That's just simple math, if you will. But that's okay. I'm basically Oh yeah, see, so that's the pattern. Same pattern for these packs. I'm enjoying this, the building of this cube. I wish it was that I was doing it for one of the big three, because I know then that I would be building like what I would call some value. I think there's no value in here. These cards, I mean, Force of Will, I don't think will ever provide us with valuable cards where you can look back and say, oh wow, back in the day, I paid $10 for a Cheshire Cat and now it's a $50 card. That is just never going to happen. Eventually, the game will either, we'll stop issuing sets. It's just the way it happens with these small trading card games like Vice Schwartz, or Card Fight Vanguard, or Dragon Ball Super. But then again, and I've said this in many videos before when I'm talking to myself while cracking packs, there's also doing something that you enjoy, and doing it independently of anything else, any like societal construct, as they would say, the intellectuals would say. So you don't really care if the cards are valuable, if they're sought after by other people. Yeah, you just want to have fun. So as that would go, great card. I'm having a lot of fun, and just building decks. And I started with the four. I started with four centered on themes in Moon Priestess Returns. And I think I'll have more time later because I gotta take the wife for some errands this morning, supermarket errands. Of course, now that we're out of our COVID cages, which is fantastic, we're doing vacations. We're doing. This guy goes here. Yeah, okay. I'll clean him up after I finish this video. Going to supermarkets. So in the pre-freedom days, there was no supermarket. So when I would come up here Saturday mornings to crack a few packs, I had all morning to do them. Now I am time bound. This card gains plus 300 for each other Were Rabbit you control. Yeah, there's 4 of them in that Were Rabbit deck that I built, for sure. Just don't have the same amount of time. So it's kind of like back to the old days, back to my old videos where I'd be like, oh, I only have so much time to do this, let's do it. Yeah, so what are my cards that I really like out of these pulls? They're all good. I mean, now that I'm building decks, that's pretty good. I pulled 2 Elvish Priests, which is great. I think I'm going to leave all the banned cards for later. I'm going to do a whole sequence of builds that are actually Wanderer legal, and then I'll worry about the banned cards later.